Before we move on to the All-Stars racing games, there are two games left that I haven't covered, and those are Sonic Rivals 1 and 2 for the PSP. Quick story about these games: back when I was in my PSP phase, I was really wanting to play a Sonic game, so on the off chance there was something I could download, I looked on PSN and saw Sonic Rivals 1 and 2, each for £5. I thought that was a bargain, so I bought them. £10 for both games. I'd honestly say it was worth it. I was glad to find out that it was another racing game where all characters were on foot, except unlike Sonic R, no one had an advantage. Sonic wasn't the fastest character, everyone was at the same speed and relied on their abilities and items to win. These games are honestly pretty short, so without further ado, let's go and review Sonic Rivals 1 and 2. Starting with the first game, we have 4 playable characters: Sonic, Knuckles, Shadow, and Silver, and you can also unlock Metal Sonic after you beat all of the stories. Eggman has a magical camera that has the ability to turn anything he wants into a card. Sonic is trying to rescue Tails and Amy, Knuckles is trying to get the Master Emerald back, Shadow and Silver are investigating Eggman. Turns out it's not even Eggman, but Eggman Naga? Eggman Naga. So he's apparently from the universe that Blaze is supposed to be from, but he's from Silver's future in this? It's fine guys, it's totally not canon, I think. Silver came from the future to take back Eggman Naga, after he wants to turn the whole world into a card. Oh, and by the way, Silver doesn't know anyone here and acts like it's the first time they met. Though it looks like Sonic 06 and Rivals were out roughly the same time, so that would explain it. At the beginning though, everyone is saying they're after Eggman, but not why. Instead of working together, they end up racing over pettiness and pride. Whatever excuse to race, I guess. Every story has you going through the same stages, but with different characters. So unless you just want to know about the story of that character, you're better off just going through it once. Sonic Rivals is a 2.5 star racing game. Everyone can homing attack and has a ground attack they can use when they're near their opponent. The only means of getting speed is the amount of dash pads scattered throughout the zone. But even if you get ahead of the AI, you better believe they will catch up. The rubber banding is kind of insane. If you slip up once, there's a good chance you've lost. Then again, sometimes when they are ahead of you, they start acting goddamn stupid. But most of the time, they just kept throwing items at me and then I lost. Every character has a unique ability they use when grabbing the star item. Sonic basically gains the boost, Knuckles hits the ground, Shadow uses Chaos Control to slow down the opponent, Silver uses the telekinesis to mess with your control. The boss fights are not the most memorable in the series. You have to score the most hits before your opponent. The levels have plenty of multiple paths to take, so that's good, and they're fairly pleasing to look at. You can also spin dash at the start to get ahead, but your opponent sometimes does this as well. But that's pretty much it, so let's move on to its sequel, Sonic Rivals 2. In Sonic Rivals 2, they have you play duo characters: Sonic and Tails, Knuckles and Rouge, Shadow and Metal Sonic, Silver and Espio. Some odd pairing, but they do at least explain it in the story. Eggman Naga is back at it again. This time he's trying to revive the fire being Ifrit by sacrificing Chows to destroy the world. That monster! Who would do that to a Chow? Wait, why does Ifrit remind me of Iblis? And why does the last level look like Crisis City? Christ, can Silver catch a break? Poor white Sonic.
It's no use, Silver.
Eggman Naga, what did you just say?
Sonic Rivals 2 now has fully voiced scenes as opposed to just text in Sonic Rivals 1. It does feel weird going back to the 4 kids voice actors again. The game functions the same, but as you'd expect, or at least hope, they improve things from the original. The most noticeable for me is the visuals. The levels use much more vibrant colours, making them stand out and honestly very easy on the eyes. Some nice tropes here as well, but nothing we haven't seen before. Now in Sonic Rivals 2, you won't just race, but you'll go head to head with your opponent in a minigame. Sometimes you'll be trying to knock your opponent out, other times you'll be trying to collect the most rings. It's nothing much, but still a nice change of pace, which I appreciate. But now you can play as Tails, Rouge, and Espio, so definitely more characters to play with, but still function the same. The music for the game isn't too bad as well. though I will mention a couple of glitches because I like to do this when I do my reviews if anything funny comes up. Sometimes when Tails flies, since he can only do it as his special gauge is full, the audio for what he says repeats sometimes, but they overlap each other, which is kind of funny. I also somehow got stuck on the haunted level, where I was convinced the opponent trapped me with him, and then I just clipped through the floor. But that was the first time that ever happened, so it was just me being unlucky, I reckon.
I would say Rivals 2 is the better of the two, but if you've never tried this before, I'd say give it a go if you can find them cheap somewhere, definitely. But that's it guys, we are done with most of the Sonic racing games. Finally, we get to look at arguably what I consider to be anyway, the best racing games thus far. Let's check out next time Sonic All-Stars Racing and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Thank you so much for watching guys, hope you did enjoy it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy it for more Sonic reviews. But if you want to see more videos right now, make sure to check out the end screen when it pops up, and then there's more videos waiting for you right there. Thank you once again guys, take care, and I hope to see you next time.